Destination Arabia. Justin and Devinda are here with us. So today we're talking about superlatives. We talk about Dubai. So the biggest, the highest, the best. So I'll let them tell you about their expertise, about what's new in the destination, about what they have done, and then we come back. Okay, Justin, with you.
Hello, everyone. This is Justin Alfred from Destination Arabia, and along with me we have Dave Devinda, who is my business partner.
Hi,
So
everybody. Thank you for joining us.
we have been working in this part of the world for almost 25 plus years in the same tourism and events industry, and Destination Arabia has been founded since 2019. As two friends, we decided to kind of start our own because of our creativity and passion. We thought of doing it as a joint venture. So moving on, Destination Arabia has, second, the slides moving there. Yeah. So just a short brief about Destination Arabia. We've been in the business in 2019, 6 years, but as I said, almost 25 years plus in the destination, handling this part of the world, primarily UAE, but as well as Doha, that is Qatar, Oman, as well as Saudi Arabia. Of course, our key focus has been to creativity, delivery, passion and delivery. This has been our philosophy since the beginning, and that's one of the reasons for forming this company. So when we say this, with any of our projects, we are very keen to listen from you to understand what you want, how you want it, and then we bring the best, what we feel is within the budget and within the plans, what you're looking at. And of course, being in this industry for long, that also shows the passion that we have for our business. We've been very passionate about the way we are doing it, very particular about attention to detail, service delivery, as well as ensuring that we give the best to our client. And especially for having worked with Latin America from a very long time, our association with Christina has been probably for almost 10 plus years, Christina, now. Yeah. When she was. Yes,
sorry, one comment, then you come back. We see your presentation, but the slides are not moving. I don't know if you need to do it as a presentation mode.
Is it? Do you screen? Which screen do you see now?
I see like the PowerPoint screen,
Okay.
and the slides beside, but the Destination Arabia, just the first page, bigger, not like a full screen presentation.
1 minute, let me just. I'll reshare it.
Okay.
Maybe.
Still.
No?
Still the same.
It's not moving.
No.
Still?
No, I see your chat window.
It's weird.
Or maybe if you put the other screen, you can change the slides beside.
1 minute.
Yeah, and you change in the side. It's okay.
Do you see it now?
Creativity, passion, delivery. Yeah.
Okay, so our association, yeah. Can we come back? Yeah.
Yeah. You were talking about myself. Go ahead.
Yeah, our association with Christina has been for almost a decade plus. So we very well know Christina as well as the Latin American market. Having worked with different agencies, we understand how the Latin American, the Brazilian market works. We have very good guides in the destination who kind of take care of the guests, the delegates when they are in town. And at the same time, when we have a project, our project managers as well as ourselves personally are involved from the time they land until they depart from the destination. So overall, this is the way that we kind of take care of any project which is coming from the Latin market. Of course, we also understand flexibility is very key for any projects from the Latin market. There might be last minute changes, last minute additional support required. We are there for you. You can count on us for that matter. And that's the way we do projects with every part of the world. But of course, for the Brazilian or the Latin American market, we understand that's a critical element. Having the time difference, that sometimes is a bit of a trick, but that from our side, what we try to do is faster response. So we kind of fill in the gap. And of course, we are available on WhatsApp just to kind of make sure that we are there for you in terms of support system. Now, in any project, the critical part is the health and safety part. A lot of background check is done by us when it comes to these projects, because we have the right coaches, right venues, right F&B suppliers, so that we don't have issues on ground. So we do a lot of health and safety checks, and this comes as a culture for us, being a larger part of larger organization called Pacific World. If you might have heard about this, which was one of the world's largest DMC network for which had the highest standards. So those ethos still remain with us, and we follow that as religiously. Of course, I told you about the attention to detail and the passion in our work. So that comes without saying that we follow that as a passion. Let me just try moving into the presentation. So that's a short brief about Destination Arabia. Here, what I'm trying to do is, I mean, most of you might know Destination Dubai, but our idea here is to kind of enhance your knowledge in terms of what's something wow for you and your clients for your future events. Indeed, if you have specific questions for venues or some general questions about basic knowledge, we are more than happy to support you with that as well. As I mentioned, idea is to showcase you some venues which are bespoke, something which is offering beyond your day-to-day venues. What you see here is the Museum of the Future. Of course, most of you might have heard about the Museum of the Future, but that also has a great event space for your galas, for your conference, for your cocktail, for your networking, for your exhibition. So these kind of venues are not sold primarily by everybody, but we have access and contracts with these venues where we do regular events in these locations. So might be of interest for a smaller group, for a larger group, we can come up with great solutions. Now, moving on, are you seeing the Aura Skypole, Christina? Super. So this is a cool venue. If you imagine you have your group arriving early in the morning and you don't want to kind of book the hotel from the previous night. We can start with a very nice breakfast, with a nice DJ, with great views of Dubai, with the Aura Skypole. It's on the 51st floor, overlooking the Palm Island, as you can see from the image, and has got great F&B options there. We can add some entertainment. Now, if it's not the breakfast, we could do it as a daytime pool access or as an evening gala venue. So it's great because it's got an iconic location and has got great views. Now, Armani Pavilion, which is right in front of Burj Khalifa, is an excellent venue for your events. This is also great for your networking sessions, as well as for accommodation. Armani Pavilion is a part of the Armani Hotel, which is a very boutique hotel. Obviously premium because it is situated in the Burj Khalifa. But iconic location with the water fountain views and with the backdrop of Burj Khalifa. So great venue in that sense, and excellent for your larger events. We can take up to 1,000 people for gala dinner there. Indeed, if you have only 100, we could still make it closer by kind of doing the light and sound effect in that sense. Moving on, we are quickly jumping into some venue ideas. Now, when I say this, these are things which probably you might have heard about, you might have not heard about, to give you what's happening in destination. I mean, obviously you have your classic tours, Dubai City Tour, Burj Khalifa, the Ain Dubai, which Christina shared today as a newsletter, as a Insta thing. So here we are coming with something new, which you probably might have not even heard. So when a client is asking, hey, why should I go back to Dubai again? 2026, we will have the first flying taxi in the world. So imagine having your group arriving into Dubai and then doing a tour, and then we give a surprise element. Take them by flying taxis all around the city and bring them to the dinner location or a lunch location. So that's a way to impress your client presentation. So we have those great options. Now, you might have some clients who probably want to kind of have a greater insight into the architectural venues in Dubai. As you know, Dubai has got a great skyline, very iconic buildings. What you see in the right in the middle is a hotel, come residential, come corporate offices. It's the Me Dubai. So we have a tie-up with a German architect who is doing architecture by profession and who will do tours with us for smaller groups. They will take you to the buildings, explain the architecture, showcase the possibilities for people who are really keen on that as a subject. Again, something unique to this part of the world, camel polo. So if people are keen to have something fun, something adventurous, or they just want to see an exhibition match, we could still do that as an option, which is a very nice way to kind of also integrate with what happens as a local community. We could play that game as well as we could also enjoy that as a cocktail reception, watching the game. Now, as a destination, we can proudly say this is one of the destinations where you could do in one day skiing in sand, water, and snow. We have the world's largest ski slope, indoor ski slope. Of course, water skis, great coastline in Dubai, as well as sand skiing in Dubai is excellent. So, great incentive program. We kind of sell that as an incentive program, saying, hey, this is probably the way kind of you explore as an adventure Dubai program. Somebody would want to kind of go more on lifestyle and relaxation, do a yoga session in the desert. So again, something very cool, very trendy, very much appreciated nowadays because everybody is into wellness, mindfulness, and people want to have this integrated as a part of your program. It doesn't need to be in the desert. We could also do that in a hotel garden area or a beach area. So, and we have seen a lot of trend by our clients asking this as a part of our programs because people want to learn yoga or understand yoga, and we have got some great yoga instructors in this city. Now, why not have something adventurous, adrenaline rush? So there you have a zip line in the Dubai Marina. It's a nice fun activity. You kind of get to have a feel of the skyline of Dubai and a quick snapshot, as well as enjoy a great activity. So this could be part of multiple activities. Let's say you kind of have a group of 30 people who would want to do different activities. We can combine this and run it parallelly. Any program to Dubai is incomplete without a desert option. And here we are proposing, I'm sure you would have heard about desert safaris. We definitely do the desert safaris, but for incentive programs, they want to have some elements which is a self-drive. And, buggies are excellent for the self-drive, very safe. Great briefings are done. There is a marshal, there is an escort. We have all the safety gears. People are wearing safety jackets, helmets, and it could be a fun team building. It could be an adrenaline rush activity. So it's a great way for people to experience the desert rather than just sitting in a car and the driver driving them around. Indeed, both of them are options, but people want to have their own, feel of the driving element. Now, moving into some hotels in the destination. I'm sure you heard about a lot of hotels in Dubai, but we are just talking about some iconic ones which we feel are great for your incentives. Obviously, Dubai is just not with these iconic hotels. We also have very regular, good budget hotels in 3, 4, and 5-star category. So what you see here is Atlantis Royal, one of the iconic hotels recently opened. As you can see, it's excellent in architecture. It's wow, and inside that what you see is the lobby of the hotel. So it has got a very inspiration from nature. What you see is water as a theme all around in the lobby. And great F&B venues. So imagine there is a client has a budget restriction on staying in the hotel. We could bring them for a dinner in this, so that you could still visit this venue and get a feel of the hotel and still dine around at a cost-effective option. Hotel-wise, as we talk, there are almost 150 5-star hotels in Dubai. So it's very difficult to cover so many hotels in a short span. So we've just picked up few of those options for you to kind of understand. Dubai offers very, very iconic options. What you see is the Palazzo Versace, and it has got all the Versace elements everywhere you go, including the rooms, the bedrooms, the pillows, the cushions. You will see the Versace element all around, and it is far more budget effective. I mean, budget oriented than a beach hotel because it's in the city side of it, but at the same time, very iconic in its architecture, interiors. So you can stay in the city in this hotel, and then you could go for a beach day out, maybe in the Aura Sky Pool or one of the beach clubs. So great that way. Now, what I've given you so far is a quick snapshot of what's new. There is far more options in the destination. This is Dubai, is the city of superlatives. We keep on building something crazy every now and then. So difficult to kind of bring that all in 30 minutes. So we just quickly move into what we have done recently as projects, also to showcase what we are capable of. We were proudly associated with the Nissan Worldwide Petrol launch. This is the latest SUV. We had a French agency whom we had collaborated with in this project, and it was a great success. Very recently, we did this. So what we want to show is we can do your product launches, we can do your regular incentives. The next one, what we are showing was a 20-year company's celebration. They had worldwide staff, delegates coming, and we arranged them great accommodation, gala dinner, venue sourcing, decor arrangements. So it is all possible from our side. Again, recently, JLL, which is a real estate advisory company, again, a global company, had their global event in Dubai. They didn't want to do a conference in the ballroom, so we arranged that by a beach lawn area. That's a picture what you see, and then eventually that was turned out into a dinner venue with entertainment Excuse me. Now, what you see next, that was a project for almost 1,200 people. This was done for Shell, which is a global energy company. And what you see, the venue is Dubai Opera. So we had hired the opera, converted that into a gala dinner venue, and they actually had a 4 nights program in Dubai with almost 800 rooms booked in Atlantis Hotel. So we took care of the entire program, starting from arrival, visas, guiding. There were 60 different nationalities, so we had 60 different guides speaking different languages. Um, of course, the accommodation part, the gala dinner part, the welcome dinner part, all of this were taken care by Destination Arabia. And indeed, what you see in this image was a welcome dinner. So you can see the flags of different nationalities. They had a flag parade. So this was that concept which we had given because there were so many different nationalities. We thought, why don't you kind of use that as a leverage to showcase your brand with so many different nationalities? Now, this are some recent projects. Of course, these are some large scale projects. We also do very small scale projects like 10 people onwards. Depending on your budget, depending on your client's requirement, we define it, we give you recommendations, we kind of bring you solutions. Because we sit in the destination, we do this day in, day out. We probably have a little more knowledge than you in terms of what can we do with the best value for your money. This is where our role comes in. Now, in terms of creativity, I just want to kind of showcase this as our highlight. One of our client brief was, look, we don't want to go to a desert venue, which is regular where the tourists are every day going. So as you probably have worked with Dubai in the past, there is a lot of desert camps. This is where the dinner happens, and these dinners are very touristy option. So the client brief was that, look, these our clients are high end and they don't want to kind of be in a place where everybody is going. So we recommended this idea of why don't we create something for you? And this was accepted. And then we came up with a solution of creating a full bespoke dinner venue in the middle of desert with entertainment, silver spoon service, sit down dinner, and it was a great success. So our idea was here to show you the creativity and passion and delivery, which is our tagline as well as a company. This is a quick presentation, and these are our quick couple of our clients which we have worked. Of course, it's only a snapshot. We want to kind of give you the bandwidth of what we work with. Indeed, open to any questions, anything related to the presentation or to the destination, feel free. So here I focused on Dubai. If you might have questions on Abu Dhabi, Doha, Oman, feel free, we can answer those questions as well.
Amazing. And I know some stories as well and of what Destination Arabia has done. There was one that is really interesting that they did all the setting in the desert like a surprise for the group. They all came with a 4x4, like they're doing that, a regular tour in the desert, and suddenly they stop in their Mazda cars and all the amazing supercars waiting for them for a ride in the desert. And then a pit stop, all decorated, all set, especially for that group. So these kind of things are really amazing. And also having the desert as a Canva where you can do whatever you want, do the mapping with the brand of the client. So
Christina, hello?
It seemed that she froze. I have no idea what happened. There she was.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Did you hear me? Did you hear me?
Yeah, I think we lost few the last few seconds. Yeah.
Anyway, I just wanted to say that so it's a Canva where you can paint and do everything, and with Destination Arabia taking care of all details, minimum details, and full attention. Also knowing the audience, the public, and all the specifics of working with Latin American clients. So I want to hear from you. Did you like it? Do you have questions, comments? Chris, you love the presentation? Yes, me too. I hope you can go there very soon. Comments, questions?
Andre, how are you? Good to see you in person in this chat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was about to say the same.
Yeah. So how was the presentation?
We'll be talking really soon.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But it was a fantastic presentation, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
As you said, it is very short amount of time to put all this superlative destination has to offer. As I told you, I've been to Dubai and all around there back in 2008. So it's more than 15 years now. And it's been pretty much, I know a lot changed. So
Absolutely.
you guys will have to bear with me because our inspection in May will have to be a thoroughly one as a lot has changed.
That's our role.
I'm really excited to be partnering with you guys. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you, Andre. Thank you. Appreciate your comments.
You know, I was thinking, you were saying about yoga in the desert. So nowadays, all the companies, they want to make things differently. So yes, let's put the physical relaxing element in the middle of the desert, not just the dinner, so mixing the elements to bring together a new result. And also including the wellness part or the wholeness, as we so much say recently, in the incentive trips. So it's way more than just seeing a destination and doing a gala dinner or a basic thing. It's including new elements that can transform the trip and make it a stronger, leaving a stronger mark in the
Absolutely.
public.
I totally agree. I mean, the blending of these different options is always a great idea for people to experience something in a very short span of time, and they have a good memory of those unique experiences.
Yes, like the zip sky in the middle of the fountains or in the middle of the buildings, high buildings. So it's adrenaline obviously for the right public, but in the middle of all that. So it's really something that we can work and make the clients amazed.
I agree, Christina. Any questions? Anything? Any general questions from anybody else? I mean, I can see a lot of names, but mostly muted. Maybe some questions.
Okay, if not,
I think that the presentation, I'm sorry to interrupt. The presentation was absolutely flawless. I mean, actually, there's not much to add. The adventures you can do, I mean, I would love to do the zipping from skyscraper to skyscraper. We'll have to see whether Chile, Colombia, or Peru from our company, which is SIG, may have some interesting companies that will have the opportunity to bring our clients over there. But the presentation is flawless. I mean, what else can you ask?
Thank you.
So
Thank you,
thank you
Nico.
very much for your time.
Yeah, appreciate it. I mean, it can be 10 people, it can be 5 people. It doesn't need to be always few hundreds, I mean, these incentives nowadays are getting smaller and boutique in nature as well.
Cool.
Great,
Cool.
great. So people, I want to tell you a few things. So the season of episodes of Destination Expert gives a small pause and we will be resuming soon. So just to let you know, our Destination Expert episodes are going to be in a YouTube channel that I will share with you, as well as the presentations. So you can see this as many times as you like, and with your colleagues, with the team, and review the information. So it's going to be there, all available for you. So we give a little pause. When we return, there will be a small change in the timing. Some people asked for later, so maybe it will be 2 o'clock, but every Friday again. I will let you all know, be informed. So follow Inspire Mice on Instagram, inspire.mice. Stay tuned with the newsletters, Get Inspired in English, Inspire-se in Portuguese, and Inspírate in Spanish. And open channel, email me, WhatsApp me, I'm out there for you, anything you need. I want to give you a big thank you for this amazing audience once again, and to
Thank you.
our fantastic team in Destination Arabia for all the content and sharing. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Dev.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much, everybody, for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice evening. Take care.
Okay.
Take care.
Looking forward to seeing
Thank you,
on
guys.
Destination.
Thank you, Andre. See you soon.
See you soon.